Mikayla telling people to take a minute to take it in that she's getting a divorce as if it was some sort of societal collapse or as if it would directly affect anyone but her. The level of self-centered that I almost wish I could achieve. Just thinking that the whole world is gonna stop for you because you're getting a divorce.
I really want to know what's going on inside Mikayla's head, because how are you going from you're going to want to sit down for this, take it in, to I'm going out, bun that, Vegas, sexy and single, whatever.
I can honestly say that I have never seen a divorce announcement like Mikayla Nagara's. That was actually insane. From the beginning when she told us to sit down. Like, what am I sitting down for? Like, I gotta take the... Whew.
I'm getting a divorce. Take a minute. Take it in. I am getting a divorce. Cody and I love each other so much.
What? That is shocking. I couldn't remember her saying that.
The internet has been dragging the makeup influencer Mikayla Noguera for a while now, whether it be undisclosed ads, authenticity debates, different controversies. But the moment she announced her divorce, the criticism moved to a full-blown hate campaign. And it begs the question, was this really about accountability, or did people just need another reason to drag Mikayla again? Now, you're probably not going to like me after this video. You're probably going to unsubscribe or not even subscribe at all, seeing that I'm looking at the Mikayla issue from a different perspective that I think a lot of people are afraid to look at it from because they're afraid of being dragged or cancelled. And this is the first time I'm showing my face on this channel after launching it 2 years ago. I've been doing faceless content, but this is the first time I'm actually showing my face. And the first thing I'm talking about is Mikayla and even daring to defend her somehow.
You're not ashamed of yourself. Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
So in a span of just a few weeks, Mikayla Noguera has gone from posting her divorce announcement online to trying to prove to people that she's actually sad about the divorce because she's been accused of being too happy about losing her marriage of 2 years. Now, I will not blame anybody who feels this way, because have you seen the videos that Mikayla posted just 2 days after announcing her divorce?
Get ready with me for Valentine's Day. I need to look so f***ing hot tonight. Like, I deserve that. Babe, you don't need a man on Valentine's Day. But what you do need is a bomb-ass lip combo. You asked and we delivered. Not only did we bring back our 4 top-selling Amp It and Contour It shades, but now you can get them individually and on TikTok Shop.
Now, I don't know how much of a lover girl Mikayla is, but personally, if I lost a marriage of 2 years, getting divorced from somebody I claim I love so much, even though she claims that they both decided to end this marriage months ago in 2025, if I were in her shoes, I would, take some time off social media to mourn the marriage for a little while. And even if I post, I would refrain from posting 3 videos back to back, centering on how to look cute on Valentine's Day. That, I believe, was wrong. But then again, people grieve differently. I mean, ask Erica Kirk, she'll tell you. So, of course, people dragged Mikayla. And she saw all the backlash and tried to prove that she was actually sad about her divorce by posting a carefully compiled video of herself crying. And she claims that this is what happens when nobody is watching.
I want to stat this video by saying I appreciate you and I love you, and you're gonna want to sit down for this video. I am getting a divorce. Take a minute. Take it in. I am getting a divorce. Cody and I love each other so much. We love each other so much. We would do literally anything for each other. I want you to know that. I'm not going to be sharing any details whatsoever as to...
Now, I think we should tone it down with the dragging on Mikayla. I think it's bordering on cyberbullying at this point, honestly. Mikayla has been back into a dark corner where she has to constantly prove and explain everything she does. And no matter what she does, it is never enough. There will be always somebody ready to call her out for just breathing.
Mikayla, the beauty influencer, she has to have the worst set of followers on this app. Nobody has a set of followers worse than her. Those people watch that woman just to hate her. Everything she do, they find a problem with it. There's nothing that she can do to make her followers happy. I can't imagine having a platform the size that she got and have to deal with what she deal with those people. She recently announced her divorce, and now all of a sudden, after months of people being in her business, months of people speculating what was going on between her and her husband, constantly making videos, constantly in her comment section, where's Cody? I don't see Cody in this video. Cody wasn't at this event. I wonder what's going on with Cody. Been heavily invested in this woman's marriage as if they've been part of her marriage. And then now when she tell you to sit down and take it all in, y'all acting as if she doing too much. No, she presented it to you that way for a reason. She see the comments. She see the videos that you making. She know how heavily invested you been in her business and her marriage this whole time. So yeah, that's exactly why she said it that way. You do need to prepare yourself for it, because this is what you've been looking for this whole time. This is what you've been speculating around for months in her business. I think the reason why it rubbed me the wrong way is because I used to sit and wonder why y'all was so invested and worried about her business when it came to her and her husband. And then just to see y'all do this switch up where you act like you never cared. Oh yeah, you cared a lot. You cared a lot. I hope that she really takes care of her mental health, because I can only imagine how this got to be on her when she already going through something like this with a divorce and everything that she done been through in that marriage. Just to get online, finally tell y'all what you've been asking about, and then you turn around and do this while she already going through this difficult time. Like, y'all are very insensitive and y'all nasty spirited.
Now, the reason I'm making this video is because Mikayla went to Vegas recently. And while in Vegas, she spent an obscene amount of money in luxury stores, buying designer bags, shoes, clothing, jewelry for herself and her friends. And while I understand that this will not sit well with those of us who cannot make enough money in a year to afford one of Mikayla's handbags, I mean, a lot of us have to count every single penny when you go to the market. It is really that bad across countries. In your country and in my country, it is that bad. And I understand it. But in the same vein, I do not expect a millionaire to not spend like a millionaire.
Sam's birthday, and I am taking her shopping. Let's see how much damage she does on my credit card. Yeah. Give me that.
Oh yeah, those are gas. How will she decide? That is very you, girl. Beautiful. This style is so cool. And on this little coat, you know I love a white moment. Flat bag, you cannot go wrong. That color. These are just so Polly Pocket. I'm obsessed. What are the contenders here?
Right now it's a battle of the browns. We have warm tone, cool tone, classic flap, and then this one with the handle. Oh.
Seems like we have a decision.
We have a winner.
That's a good one. The bags have been secured. Next stop, Louis. Louis Vuitton blotting papers. They have the Louis Vuitton lipstick case. You know damn well I need this. Sam is forcing me to look at this bag. She's saying for her birthday I need to get it. Guys, this is insane. This is so me. You're kidding. Absolutely love these. Oh my god. These are insanity. Oh, these were literally made for you.
I need to stay on my feet all day.
Wow. Those are making your legs look fabulous.
In these pants? No, I am obsessed.
This watch is on my bucket list. This is extremely POV coded. Very cool dress. This is absolutely insane. Little birthday champagne for Miss Samantha, who's editing her videos.
Working! Try being an influencer for a day. Yeah, you knew I was going there. Yes, you did. It's past 5:19.
This might be the most insane jewelry stack I've ever seen. Guys, this watch comes with this case. That's crazy. Looks like Sydney got a hold of my credit card too.
I'm also a Pisces. It's my birthday too.
I did some damage. Last stop, I think we need some friendship bracelets. One thing about me, I love a friendship bracelet. It's insane.
The smallest one is like... I'm not hurting you, right? I'm not gonna lock it, but...
Wow. Look at this watch. Wow. Looks really good with my other bracelets. Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
That is.
Alright guys, I'm going with the nail. It just looks so good. Wow. This is absolutely amazing. Friendship bracelets. This is quite the birthday trip, huh? One of the coolest shopping experiences I've ever had because I get to share it with people I love. The casino, which Scoopy Gooba is gonna leave here with the most cash? Me! Let's blow some money. Telling me with 3 bad bitches and we don't own red bottoms? That's a crime. That changes today. Christian Louboutin, the famous red bottoms.
We're getting crazy at this point. We gotta go home, dude.
Not gonna lie, I think these are too short. I need a higher heel. I'm gonna try on the 4-inch instead for a little more height. These are so sexy. Obviously, see my mom tattoo? Love being a woman.
She was celebrating her friend's birthday and shopping according to her tax bracket. And let's be honest, between me and you, a lot of us will behave the same way Mikayla behaved if we have the same opportunity. In my country, there's a way we describe people like Mikayla and how they flaunt their wealth online. We call it pressing their necks on social media or oppressing them being us who are watching this display of wealth on social media. And there's one thing I have learned in my almost 3 decades on this earth. It is that people don't really hate oppression. They just hate that they are not the oppressors.
Corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved. Yes. But if I'm part of that corruption, I'll defend it.
So we see people under Mikayla's comments talking about how they cannot afford to buy groceries when Mikayla is out there spending hundreds of thousands on luxury hauls and designer bags. And I get it. I understand it. I am in that situation right now. That is how I live my life. You can see my channel is just 1,200 subscribers. Some of them might unfollow me after this video. But you can see that I'm nowhere as big as Mikayla, and majority of the world isn't. But you know what? That's just the reality of capitalism. Some people will always have more than others, and there's nothing we can do about that. In my country, we have the likes of the Adeleke's, the Otedolas, the Dangotes, and many, many celebrities that are very wealthy, and they are not afraid to flaunt this wealth online. But there's a particular way I have chosen to live my life, and that is that I'm not going to allow myself to be so pressured by what I see on social media and what I see people flaunt on social media, to the point where I feel so oppressed, where I feel like it isn't fair, and I go into their comment section to bash them. I truly don't want to put that burden on myself because we are going through enough as it is. Are we not suffering enough as it is? And the truth of the matter is that Mikayla is not even our problem. It is our government in our respective countries who have put all of us in the financial situation that we find ourselves in. Our respective governments have made our basic needs very expensive, made jobs so difficult to get and difficult to maintain. Over here in my country, fuel is so expensive. So even when you go to work, all your money is basically spent on transporting yourself from your house to your workplace. So what is left for you to actually buy your basic necessities at the end of the month? Nothing. So it is easy to come online and see somebody like Mikayla and then transfer that aggression. I think that is what is happening at this point, the transference of aggression. And we need to tone it down. The girl is also a human being as well. I'm not saying she has not done a lot of bad things. She has. I would even be more concerned about how the overconsumption of the wealth is negatively affecting the planet. As in, if I were ever to make a commentary about overconsumption and its negative impact, I would be more concerned about how it negatively affects the planet than how their life makes me feel about my own life. And let's be real, constantly talking about Mikayla gives her more views, drives more traffic to her page, earns her more money, and enables her to keep on showing you this flamboyant lifestyle. While I was making this video, Mikayla dropped a video that backs up what I just said. So I had to edit my script to include that video to show you that what I'm saying is actually real. So she posted this video about 1 day ago where she revealed that over 2 billion people have recently visited her page. 2 billion.
There has been a lot of new people coming to my page recently, so I feel like I need to reintroduce myself. My name is Mikayla, and I was born and raised in a small town called Freetown, Massachusetts. No, I'm not from Boston. I've never said that. People just assume it. Do I actually have an accent? Yes. Do I exaggerate it in my videos? Also yes. Personality-wise, I like to call myself an acquired taste, and I think that's for obvious reasons. I know I don't have the type of personality that's easily likable, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather just be myself.
And I am aware that I'm a very disliked influencer, but that's okay as well. Always gotta choose someone to pick on, you know? If it's gotta be me, let it be me. It actually helps my success a lot more than it hinders it.
So if we hate Mikayla so much, if we hate what she's doing so much, who are the 2 billion people visiting her page, giving her views, dropping comments, earning her more money, enabling her to buy more designer bags and show you how broke you are? In quotes, 2 billion. So if you really want to stop Mikayla from showing unrealistic luxury hauls, stop obsessing over them yourself. Just scroll. Protect your peace of mind and scroll.
If it's going to upset you, scroll. I'm giving you a second to scroll.
And even though she felt so much pressure that pushed her into posting a well-compiled video of herself crying, the truth of the matter remains that we do not know what is going on behind the scenes when it comes to her divorce. So when it comes to this matter particularly, I think we should give the woman some grace. Allow her grieve the end of her marriage the way she wants to. And if she decides that she wants to do a little retail therapy, let her do it. How many of you can honestly say that you have never done retail therapy before, ever? You have never shopped on impulse before. You have never bought anything because you are feeling sad to make yourself feel better. Of course, it's not to the same scale as Mikayla. That lady she has money. She has a lot of money. I know. But how many of us can say we have never bought anything to make us feel better on a day that we are feeling sad? If she wants to splurge on herself, if she wants to splurge on her friends, let her do it. And if you don't like it, the only way you can protest effectively is to not engage. Now, this video is not intended to support Mikayla. It is not intended to support Mikayla because I'm a small creator. Mikayla does not know me. I just feel like I should be able to independently make commentary on something that I have noticed and something that I think needs to change. And that is me exercising my freedom of speech. If you agree with me, fine. If you don't agree with me, you are also welcome. That is why we are sentient human beings who have our own agency and freedom of thought. So this video was not made to criticize people who are calling out Mikayla for her disingenuity when it comes to her job. By all means, call her out if she's doing something wrong. If she's lying about a product, call her out. If she's doing undisclosed ads, by all means, call her out. But I honestly don't believe that Mikayla going on a shopping spree, going to the club, celebrating her friend's birthday, months after she and her husband decided to end their marriage is a reason to pile on hate on her. You can call her out for things that actually need to be called out, but not for living her personal life. That is just my take. Millionaires will behave like millionaires. There's nothing we can do that will stop it. As long as there continues to exist a system that distributes wealth unevenly, these people will exist. But Mikayla Nogora is not perfect by any means. And honestly, I don't think any of us are. So this is me, a small creator, saying something that will most likely get me cancelled. But we need to tone it down with the Mikayla dragging. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. My chair is torn a bit here. Yes, I had a little bit of accident with it. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, that's where the video ends for today. Let me know what you think in the comment section about my controversial take about the Mikayla drama. And what do you think about my first time doing a talking head video on this channel? It took me a long time to mentally prepare to make this video, and I know I might get dragged, so it's fine. But what is life without taking risk, right? So this is me taking a risk with my channel and hoping that somebody out there likes listening to me, likes watching me, and wants to see more of my content. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video if you don't cancel me by then. Bye bye.